Hello everybody, this is Geekosaurus and today I'm back with a new tutorial on the Steampunk mod and more specifically about the refining and crafting stations on the Ark Steampunk mod. So first of all, this is the first thing I would like to show you because it's the biggest one and in my opinion the best one. So I'm going to go over everything that crafts resources and makes resources basically. So here we have the industrial copper grinder. So it is kind of the steampunk version of the normal grinder. But if we look in the inventory, we can see that it makes a lot of stuff. I think like the grinder, except prime meats and stuff, which you can't make here. You have, of course, drugs and these things, but the big difference with the normal grinder is, for example, flint. In the other one you can go, you put 2 stones and you get 1 flint, I think. This is very different. So it's powered by gas and I'm just going to put some gas in it. There we go. And now you're going to see, if I get, for example, 1, let's say, I'll pull 1 stone and I'll do 1 flint. There we go. So 1 stone gives you 15 flint, which is a big improvement, so 30 times more than in the normal one. And the same goes for thatch. If we make this, we get 15 thatch. For the other things, it's less, and I think for spark powder, it's even better. Let's pull 1. So we have 15, 2 flint and 1 stone needed, and I think we only make 1 spark powder. Let's see. Oh, we do make 2 spark powder, but even then I think, is this better than in a chemistry bench? I think not. I think it's the same as in the mortar and pestle. So all of these are normal, except the flint and thatch, who are very good. So here you have to make your flint and thatch for sure. And then we have something here. Let's pick it up. It's a power recycler. So if I just take it, I can place it here, but it does snap on this. And what is this? Well, it's the second part of the grinder, let's say. I'll put a crossbow in it, and I can recycle it. And I would get this. I will recycle it, why not? I got 3 metal ingots out of it, 15 fiber, and 5 wood. So that's kind of the other part of the grinder, of the normal grinder. Right, if we go on, we have the steam tannery in here. So it makes leather, which is used in the steampunk mod. So if it's powered by coal, if I put 5 coal in it here, it will burn quite a long time. And if I pull enough for 1 leather, it's going to take a while. 10 hide and will give you 1 leather only. So yeah, it does cost a lot, but it's a very good material to make the higher tier steampunk stuff. So it's kind of cool. Afterwards, the Cryochamber, but this will be explained in a different tutorial actually, because it's not really a crafting station. Afterwards we have, well, first we have this one. This is the metal blast forge. And I did forget to mention actually that the grinder that you saw over there is unlocked at level 0 as well, but you can't, actually you can use it before, so it's unlocked at level 0. The forge, the tannery that you saw there is unlocked at level 35, and then we have this one. This is the metal blast forge. It's also unlocked at level 0, but you won't be able to use it if I'm not mistaken. So here you can pull wood and it will give you coal over time. Yeah, okay. I did forget that you have to power it, and it requires spark powder. For example, here you can ignite it and then it makes coal from wood. And then you can also make glass panels, metal ingots, and rough diamonds. So the rough diamonds are made with obsidian and coal. And the very important thing is that here, 1 metal, it gives you 2 metal ingots actually. I'm going to pull one. I'm going to show you. So it costs 1 coal and 1 metal to make one. So if we do this, I'll show you how much. Normally it should give you 1 metal ingot, which is actually quite a lot. And then afterwards you can also make smelted copper ore. Yeah, it does. I can't stop it. Let's see. Once the metal ingot is done, I'll extinguish it and show you. But the smelted copper ore will be used later on. Oh yeah, so it gives you 2 metal ingots for 1 metal and 1 coal. So for 1 metal and 2 wood, here, 1 metal, 2 wood, you get 2 metal ingots. So it's very efficient. Also afterwards you can make copper ore with metal ingots, stone and some coal. And then this is used for the next one. And this one is the industrial copper forge. So it also requires spark powder, so we can do this. And we can turn it on, for example. So it can also make coal. But the big thing is that it makes copper plates. And smelted copper ore as well, twice as fast as the other one, as well as glass panels. So for 5 crystal you get 1 glass panel, which is used in nearly all the building materials. And then you have copper plates here, which is basically the most important resource in the mods. You can also make oil here with 5 hide and 1 oil. You get, actually I don't remember how much. I'll show you. So 1 oil, 5 hide gives you 2 refined oil. So it's kind of decent, and this will be used to power most of the other steam vehicles, let's say. Alright, so basically this is used to make the copper plates more than anything. I'll turn it off. And then finally, last but not least, we have this guy, and this is the steam powered press. So what does it make? Well, it requires water to work, and actually apparently with 1 jar of water, so here you can see it's filled, you can make steam, and then the steam is made to power some stuff. What is what does it do? The steam can be used to power this guy, which is a steam powered coal generator. So it just uses the steam up here to basically make power. So if we go here, a cable, it snaps to it. You can see it snaps in different positions. And if I put it down, I can see that it's yellow, which means that there is power on it. So this can power your base basically, and it only costs you water. You can also, let's say, put a tap next to it and just irrigate it, and then you have as much steam as you want basically. But normally by just remotely using water jars, you will get, according to the inventor, which is Ice Pass or something, with 1 water jar you make enough for 7 real life years of steam. So yeah, I think it's okay. And then finally you can also make oil in this, and you have to put fishes, hide and spoiled meat, and this will give you oil and fertilizer, and apparently 5 oil and fertilizer for 1. Yeah, so you have to put it next to your dinos, and spoiled meat is not hard to come by, and hide as well. Right, so that were all the let's say things that really craft resources. If you want to see my other tutorials about the steampunk stuff, I invite you to follow me on YouTube, and you can go check them out. I will do a tutorial as well on all the other stuff, like here the copper AC and the outhouse, and all the things that we haven't seen yet in the steampunk mod. yeah, so that was everything for today. I hope that it was kind of useful for you. I just have to say that the press is unlocks at level 35 and this guy as well. So at level 35 you have that. Yeah, and my biggest tutorial will be about what's in there, because you can use all of these things, as you might already have heard or expect, to make something that is automatical. So basically you just put some resources in there and then you can make nearly all the copper items just by following the flow of resources, and I'll explain you how to do that. Okay, so that's everything. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to comment maybe. Maybe some things are not clear, I will try to answer them. And yeah, have a nice day.